Hey, it's Christina from Proven Winners Colorchoice, and today's garden tour is going to be amazing. Pulling into our display and trial gardens, I just was saying, wow! So let's go get in, let's go see it all. So first things first, this is the view that greeted me. And now, as we pull into the driveway, more spring beauty, but dialed up to 20. And here's a peek inside of the garden. More forsythia, beautiful magnolia, and then just more magnolia. I came back to check on that weeping evergreen we got a couple of questions about, and these magnolias. So the evergreen doesn't have a name tag, but it's probably a weeping spruce of some sort. Oh my gosh, it's happening! Look at this new trial bed getting filled in. The tale of two magnolias, pink and white. A classic, Magnolia stellata, Royal Star. Wow. Look at this river garden already packed full of color. This is always the point in the season where I am kicking myself for not planting more forsythia in my own garden. Something big like show off, which gets like 5 to 6 feet tall and wide, or even something little like a starlet, show off starlet, which only gets 2 to 3 feet tall and wide. A lot of gardeners want to create a space that really draws people in, and this is a great example of that at play. We've got 3 flowering trees, but they're all planted at different areas of the garden, and you just want to go in and explore. Heavy flowering plants of any kind can actually be used to create this color journey in gardens, big or small. Obviously, the forsythia is doing a lot of the heavy lifting in this garden. You can see it's here and then all the way back there. And you can do this with other heavy blooming plants like weigela, crepe myrtles, obviously hydrangeas. We're definitely running fast toward those in the summertime. But in any garden, you can kind of lead your visitor through the garden with these beautiful heavy bloomers. So on the other side of the coin, appreciating small things, I feel like the new growth on spirea is just so charming. Look at how cute this just waking up plant is. Let's just take a minute to revisit this double play candy corn spirea and how beautifully they are filling in. So we get a lot of questions about when is it safe to plant in the springtime. We like to wait until late winter, kind of early spring, so at least late March, and then you let the soil be your guide. If the soil is workable, you dig down a few inches, there's no frost or ice, then you should be good to go and plant a dormant plant or a gently just emerging, breaking dormancy shrub, and that looks a lot like this. Sticks, but those sticks have great promise for spring and summer. They will start waking up soon. The new growth on this Festivus Gold 9 bark is so cute. Kind of reminds me of a forsythia, and soon it will be just as plentiful as a forsythia. The scientific name for this plant is Physocarpus opulifolius, which comes from the Latin opulus, which means abundance, and folius, which means foliage. So we know that this is soon going to be filled with abundant, bright, kind of chartreusey foliage. Surprise! Another gorgeous walk through the garden. Thanks, spring. It's going to be so hard to tear myself away from the garden today. It was amazing outside. I hope that it stays this nice, or that it is this nice for you in your gardens this weekend, so you can get out and enjoy all things big and little. I hope spring is coming and knocking on your door too. If you had any questions about anything we saw in the garden today, drop in the comments below, and I'll see you again next week.